God bless. Ciao. Czekajcie z mury.
O, g'day.
Na listę.
Just Goro, Balsostajal.
You said we must go to some altar before the race.
To the altar of the great rider Zamur. Only when you bow to him, may you begin racing.
We can go.
Excellent. Follow me. So here we are. Zamur's altar.
What now? Should I cross myself and pray?
No. A bow will suffice. Then say this. This altar belongs to Zamur, the greatest racing rider of all Lavari. In this region, it shall forever recall his glory.
You cheat! Mitkevzas, Michinas!
Leave it out, Bibrek.
What's the matter? Did something happen?
I built this altar here. It is Karachin's grave!
You only claim it after I dedicated it to Zamur. Before that, you did not care about it.
I dug up 4 arrowheads here, a harness and a kingjal. It is clear.
I heard Zamur's spirits hammering horseshoes here. And in the morning, I found scattered coal.
I scattered it myself to drive away evil forces from Karachin's grave, you fool.
One more word and... Look around. Only dark, dangerous woods everywhere. But the spirit of Zamur protects us. In camp, on the roads, and during races. Reason enough for him to have this altar.
So that is why you're holding your races up there. You fear the woods, so you would rather run your horse across a field. This is the grave of Yassian war leader and warrior. The god Tengri must have guided him this far. This altar belongs to him. Every arrow loose that hits its mark is in his honor.
Only you are shooting at straw dummies and targets stuck together with manner. Oh, mighty warrior.
You see, I'm training. For the likes of you.
Fellas.
Sorry, Henry. This has nothing to do with you.
But this is actually useful for us. Let him decide whom the altar rightfully belongs to.
So tell us, Henry, which is better? Straight up honest horse racing or hoofing around shooting at targets?
I'll give you hoofing around. Mounted archery is a noble art. So?
I have no way to decide. I haven't tried either one yet. Listen, I see it matters a lot to both of you, but you can't keep quarreling forever.
Ask around the camp. Everyone will tell you the altar is mine.
Not a chance. Everyone knows I was the one who built this altar.
But you haven't asked anyone yourselves, have you?
Why bother? There is no judge here who would understand.
Then I shall decide. What do you say?
What do you think? He's not one of us.
But since we already have you here, Henry...
You'll probably not find anyone better.
I saw you drinking with the Cumans, so perhaps you will truly be impartial.
And who would he side with anyway? You are more human than I am.
Perhaps you are right. He helped reconcile Marika with Arwaida. Perhaps he will help me now.
He did it for the money anyway. Do not read anything into it. So, how shall we do this then?
You and I shall prepare a few challenges for Henry, so he understands what is at stake. If he manages both, we shall accept his judgment.
Very well. Whatever judgment he delivers about the altar afterwards, I shall accept it.
So I'm to try both racing and mounted archery, and whichever I enjoy more will take precedence.
The spirit of Zamur will make sure you lean toward the racing.
As soon as you hit the first target, you will feel Karachin's blessing.
So which will you start with?
First, I'll...
Mounted archery, of course, while the horse is still fresh.
Pashtu ograjcha banjola, usomele hakerava. We are starting with the race.
I said it first.
First. Ah.
So, where shall I begin? So what exactly is mounted archery like? What do I need to know?
Before you ride your first race, you must know at least the basic rules. Otherwise, you would feel like a foal having kumis poured over its head. We ride up above the camp, where I have set up a circuit. I paced it all out myself, so the paths are narrow and the horses can only manage a canter. They are afraid to go faster. Do not try it anyway. You cannot really shoot properly at a gallop because you need your hands free. If you do not want to guide the horse yourself, let it follow the path. It will find the right route on its own.
What can I shoot with?
A bow or a small crossbow. I will always give you a bit of ammunition at the start. We have 3 types of targets, each with different points. Different courses have different scoring systems. On each of them you compete against the points I scored there.
How do I know which way to go?
The course you will ride is always marked. If you still get lost, just leave the route to your horse and focus on shooting.
Anything else?
You have limited time to score points, so do not stop anywhere. If you miss something, you miss it. Just ride on. If you finish before time runs out, you get 5 bonus points. Anything else you would like to know?
Tell me once more, in a nutshell, how it works here.
Up above the camp is a circuit, where we canter and shoot at targets, either with a bow or a small crossbow. We have 3 types of targets with different points, and there are quite a few courses. Some are short, some are long, some are winding. Just tell your horse to go ahead, and it will find a way. If you score enough points before I blow the horn to end the race, you have won.
Tell me once more,
Up above the camp is a circuit, where we canter and shoot at targets, either with a bow or a small crossbow. We have 3 types of targets with different points, and there are quite a few courses. Some are short, some are long, some are winding. Just tell your horse to go ahead, and it will find a way. If you score enough points before I blow the horn to end the race, you have won.
Tell me once more, in a nutshell.
Up above the camp is a circuit, where we canter. We have 3 types of... If you score...
Tell me...
Up above... We have... If you...
Tell me what the courses look like.
They are all on the circuit, where I will always mark clear paths. Some are short, some are longer, some are straight, and some are winding. They also have various names. Each one has 3 difficulty levels: easy, hard, and Tengri's legendary.
Tengri's legendary?
That is for riders who are not satisfied with even the hard courses. First of all, You must ride those only with a bow. There are so many targets that you will not have time to reload the crossbow. Lord of the Heavens Tengri likes to break his own rules. So those courses are full of all sorts of traps and obstacles. And remember I said you can tell your horse to run on its own?
Certainly.
So you cannot do that there. I will sprinkle the paths with my secret spice mixture, which confuses the horse. You will have to help it. We always have a good laugh when someone rides them for the first time. Crashes into everything and misses every target. But you can learn those Tengri courses. All it takes is patience and a good aim.
How do you know how much time I have and how much I've got left?
For each course, I keep a rhythm in my head. Sometimes we go for 40 drum beats, sometimes 55, and sometimes 85. Boom, 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 boom. You can make up some little tune if you like. Just don't spook your horse. When half the time is up, I'll blow a horn so you know how you're doing.
Can't you explain it in a clearer way? How long will it take?
60 drum beats is a shock. That's about 3 Lord's prayers.
All right. I can picture that now. Thanks. Tell me how scoring works.
I hang 3 types of targets around the course. A round one is worth 1 point. A straw dummy, which is a bit harder to hit, is 3 points. And a basket is worth 5 points. You do not have to hit the center. It is enough to knock them down.
Well, that sounds rather easy.
You'd be surprised. I recently had to change the rules. Archers kept stopping right in front of the targets, scared they would not score enough. In the end, they only saw the first bend of the course and their horses hardly trotted at all. So, if you reach the finish before time runs out, you get 5 bonus points. That should spur you on.
A nice incentive.
Tried and tested.
How do the bets work?
Whatever you stake, if you win, you get double. If you shoot the same, you just get your stake back. And if you score too few, you got nothing.
Can I get some practice shooting before I have to pay for it?
The smallest bet is just a few groschen. Think of it as paying me for setting all this up for you. If I had to put up kobucks for you as well, you would be paying more.
What can I shoot with?
When you come to me, have a bow or a small crossbow on your back. I need to see right away that you are ready. Anything bigger will not let you reload on horseback, and you will only embarrass yourself.
What if I want to end the race early?
Just go ahead and leave if you want. Time we run out, I will take the stake, back up the targets, and go and have my gruel.
What trick would you suggest?
If you ever meet a woman from the Karluk tribe, do not, under any circumstances, yank on her mustache.
All right. What trick would you suggest?
You do not have to hit every target. If you have not reloaded for one of them, skip it and be all the more ready for the next one. And do not forget, you get 5 bonus points if you reach the finish before time is up.
Give me a tip on how to make sure I win.
Do not stop in front of the target. If you miss, you miss. Stopping will just cost you precious time. Shooting from horseback gets easier with practice. You will get used to the rhythm of firing and reloading. If the humans managed it, you can too.
What trick would you suggest?
Study each course. Then you will figure out where it is better to shoot from a distance, giving you more time to reload. And likewise, where you can shoot up close because the next target is far away.
Give me a tip on how to make sure.
You do not have to hit every target. If you have not reloaded for one of them, and do not forget,
Give me a tip.
You already know a few shooting tricks, so make sure you use them. It will pay off here.
What trick?
Keep an eye on how much ammo you have at the start, so you do not run out halfway through. And use the stuff I give you, so you are not wasting your own.
What trick?
Study each, then you... And like...
Give me a tip.
If you feel like your horse is running the course too fast, load it up with some heavier gear. It is fine if he's without horseshoes for a bit. The ground is soft enough. Swap out gear until you find the speed that works best for your shooting. And do not worry, even the slowest horse can handle each course.
What trick?
You do not have to hit if you have not reloaded for and do not.
What trick?
You already know a few shooting tricks.
Give me a...
Do not stop in front of the target. Shooting from horseback gets easier with practice. If the cube
What
stud, then you and like.
I feel like shooting a little.
I do not see any weapon on your back that is used for shooting around here. First get yourself a bow. See you later.
I would also like... I feel like shooting a little.
Just say the word. First, you will ride a course I call Torque. It is more than enough to get acquainted with mounted archery. It is not particularly difficult and it is fairly long, so you will have plenty of time to try everything. It just goes in a loop, so let your horse follow the path. It will leave your hands free for shooting. To win, you only need to match my number of points. If you shoot more, so much the better for you. For starters, I will waive the bets as well. That is what a good soul I am.
All right, let's get to it.
Az ősök gyökeréből ered, de előre tör tovább és tovább. Előre zúdul, mint a folyó. Henry's ready. Hold on.
Yes! One, two, three. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Fucking volley. Nice. Yes! 3 in a row. Boom!
Befejeződött! Come and get your result.
What is it, Mutt? All right. Tell me.
You have conquered the first course. I knew you would manage it. Though Korachin's spirit must have helped you a bit. For the second challenge, you will ride a different course. I think I might already know which one. Do you want to ride some more?
For sure.
For the second challenge, you could try Hunskull. It is not much harder than the first one, but its shape is a bit different. Halfway through, it crosses the center of the loop. If you let him, your horse will find the right path on his own. I will allow you the same or higher point total than I have on that course. And do not worry about wagers just yet.
I'm curious to see how this goes.
Fáradhatatlanul, mint a víz árja. Áttör az emelkedőn. Gyorsan, mint tengeri kilőtt nyila. Get ready. Hold on.
Nice! Down it goes. 1, 2, 3. Hit! Three in a row. Take that. Nice. Third time's a charm. Hey!
Whoa! Time is up! So how many points was that?
How did I fare?
If I counted correctly, you have now finished the second test. You improve with every hit. Only the third and final challenge remains for you. Since you are already here, will you ride?
Hang the targets, and off we go.
Now the third and last course awaits you. You are already doing better than the most seasoned human. You deserve a real challenge. I will set up the course I call Wyścigi.
Oh, and which way does it lead?
That I will not tell you. But do not worry. There are still markers. We will not bet on it. And again, I will accept either your win or matching my points. If you manage it, you are done.
Let's do it then.
Az ősök gyökeréből ered, de előre tör tovább és tovább. Előre zúdul, mint a folyó. Ready? Ready?
Take that! Hey! Down it goes. Hey! 3 in a row. Ah! One, two, three.
Laches!
Whoa! Are you coming to hear the results?
How did I fare?
Do not play dumb. The third course is conquered. And if Karachin were alive, he would deem you his equal. I look at you that way too. So I shall trust your word in the altar dispute.
Excellent. That's good to hear.
You have enough skill now to try other courses and difficulty levels too. And make sure you place a wager next time. Drop by.
I'll bear that in mind. Thanks.
Takarodj innen! Takarodj, vagy szétszugom a... Quick!
Sarsao, also the job.
Do you buy...
That's right.
Here they are?
A dead wolf is a good wolf. Nobody's going to cry for them around here. Bachtalo, Tirodrom.
I've done Bibrek's archery challenges. But that's probably not enough to settle your quarrel, is it?
It certainly is not. If you thought you could wriggle out of the racing, forget it. I would rather assume you saved the best for last. Is that not right?
Of course. So how do these races work then? What do I need to know?
First, you should know these races are a bit different from the one you run against Tibor. But you beat him, so you will do well here too. Once a day, up above the camp, 4 fellas meet and arrange a race. We have a small spot, right next to Bebrek's circuit. Each race starts and finishes there. Then race checkpoints are set up around the area, depending on which course is chosen. They are placed in spots the locals know. Though these local names are tough for outsiders. Places like Zeleov or Tachovitz, not to mention all those ponds.
What do the checkpoints look like?
There are 2 poles with flags, next to which there is a fire pit. Smoke rises from it, and someone usually stands by it. The trick is to figure out the best path from one to the next, and so on until the finish. You can ride through the forest, weave between trees and rocky slopes, or stick to firm roads and make your journey longer.
It'd be an advantage to know the countryside well.
Do not worry. Some local lads manage to get lost a few steps from their own birthplaces. You can decide for yourself how tough you want it to be. But take care. The best riders here know the land inside out and are not afraid to take shortcuts at the gallop. Anything else you want to know?
Tell me quickly how these races work.
Once a day we meet up about the camp and decide on the route. Then checkpoints are placed at the known spots around the region. Whoever passes all of them and returns to the start the fastest wins.
Tell me more about these checkpoints. Where are they located?
So I do not have to memorize every boulder around here. I pick just a few places. Which ones are you interested in? Across the road from the Semin fortress, there is a small pond. If you ride directly east from the start, the checkpoint is along the right bank. If you ride east from the start, or from Semin fortress, there is a solitary farmstead. The checkpoint is on the road by its entrance gate. There is a holy shrine, right in the village square. That is the spot. Southwest of Troskowitz, there is a wayside shrine. The checkpoint is right by it. The cemetery is east of Troskowitz. The checkpoint is by a tree that stands nearby. South of the Slatego area, there is a greengrocer's farm. The checkpoint is a short distance north of it. It is that bridge by the Zheleyov Inn and Baths. A stranger old fellow lives underneath it. The checkpoint is right on the village green, between the tavern and the smithy. South of that 2-towered castle there is a quarry. The checkpoint is by the large tree growing just above it.
Tell me quickly how these races work.
Once a day we meet up about the camp and decide on the route. Then checkpoints are placed at the known spots around the region. Whoever passes all of them and returns to the start the fastest wins.
Tell me more about these checkpoints.
Which ones are you interested in?
How does the race difficulty work?
You can choose from 3 levels. An easy race is for less experienced riders and slower horses. A difficult race is for those born in the saddle, riding the fastest beasts. And the middle one is somewhere between those 2.
Tell me about the bets.
I will collect the stakes and lock them in the chest. They will stay there until the race is over. The winner gets everything except his own stake. Whoever finishes second gets his stake back. The rest have to hope for better luck next time.
What if the race just doesn't suit me? Can I quit?
Do me a favor. Come to me and excuse yourself, so we do not wait for no reason. You will forfeit your stake. and can only race again the following day. Still better than wearing out both your horse and yourself. If you decide to give up halfway, we will not wait. After some time, I will simply end the race.
Give me some tip.
Your horse is steadier on firm roads, so make use of that. Stick to the roads, even if others head off across the field.
Do you have any advice?
At the stroke of midnight on the full moon, walk 3 times round the gallows. Then cut off the rope on which a hanged man once swung. Pull out a single thread from that rope, soak it in holy water, and plait it into your horse's mane. By morning, you will find a heap of pure gold under him.
Are you serious?
God's honest truth.
Give me some tip.
Besides your horse's stamina, keep an eye on your own as well. If you tire quickly, have something to bolster you before the race. Aranka might help with that. She sells all sorts of brews and potions.
Give me some tip.
For the race, leave only a bridle and saddle on your horse, and have decent horseshoes. Even the fastest horse is useless when its legs get tangled in its stack.
Do you have any...
Do not ride with a shield or bow across your back. You cannot see behind you when someone is catching up.
Do you have any...
Besides your horse's stamina,
Do you have any...
your horse prefers wild terrain, so take advantage of that and ride shortcuts through fields and forests. For the race, leave on even the...
Do you have...